Junet Mohammed has made a U-turn and sent a dangerous message and warning to President William Ruto. Welcome to Kenya Lens Media, where we give you news updates as they break. And kindly, if you're new here, consider subscribing. Now, Kenya's political landscape is already shifting ahead of the next general election, and the Orange Democratic Movement has sent a strong message about its strategy, and party leaders say every elective seat will be contested. Suna East Member of Parliament and National Assembly Minority Leader Junet Mohammed says the Orange Democratic Movement will field the candidates for all elective positions in 2027 general election, ruling out any possibility of ceding seats to the ruling United Democratic Alliance. The announcement comes even as political talks between the two parties continue. And speaking during the ODM Linda Ground meeting that happened in Narok County, the minority leader said that the party remains strong and prepared for a nationwide political competition. Here,
mimi nataka kuhakikishia nyinyi ya kwamba chama yetu iko imara na tutasimamisha watu kutoka MCA paka mbunge paka governor paka senator. Kiti yoyote ambayo ODM inahitaji itasimamisha mtu kwa chama. Very good. Hakuna kiti yoyote tutawachia UDA. Hakuna. Kama wako na mpango kama hiyo UDA wajipange mapema. Yeah. Wajipange mapema. Mimi siwezi waachia kiti yangu UDA. Na senator hawezi waachia yake UDA. Na nani hawezi na sasa wanataka nani awaachie kiti yao? Wanataka nani awaachie kiti yao? Hakuna mtu atawachia UDA kiti yao. Hiyo tumekubaliana. Lakini tutazungumza kama vyama viwili. Tutahakikisha ya kwamba sisi haja yetu ya kubwa sana ni kuunda serikali ambayo itakuja kusaidia watu wetu, ambayo itatengeneza hizi madaraja mmesema, italeta stima, italeta afya bora. Sisi kama ODM, watu wameshasema sisi ni watu wa upinzani. Kazi yetu ni kutupa mawe, kufanya maandamano, kuharibu mali ya watu. Hiyo ndio sifa ambayo tumepewa.
The statement signals an early positioning by one of the Kenya's most major political parties as the country slowly moves ahead of the 2027 general election. And according to Junet Mohammed, the Orange Democratic Movement intends to contest every available political position across the country. And from the grassroots level to national leadership, the minority leader said the party will present candidates for members of county assembly positions. It will also field the candidates for the members of parliament seats. The party will present contenders for the Senate positions, and it will field the candidates for the office of the governor. The message delivered in Narok was so clear that the party does not plan to step aside for the ruling United Democratic Alliance in any electoral contest. Junet said this, that the party remains confident in its political strength and organization. He described the ODM structure as stable and prepared for the coming political cycle. The remarks were delivered during the ODM Linda Ground Narok Edition meeting, a political mobilization event organized to engage supporters at the grassroots level. The gathering attracted party leaders and supporters from across Narok County, and speakers at the meeting emphasized the unity within the party and readiness for the next electoral cycle. The minority leader addressed the issue of possible political arrangements between ODM and the ruling United Democratic Alliance. In recent months, discussions between political leaders from the two parties have attracted national attention. Observers have closely watched the interactions, raising questions about whether the talks could lead to electoral agreements. But Junet Mohammed made it clear that no such arrangement would involve ODM stepping aside in any constituency or county. He said the party could not leave any political seat for UDA under a zoning arrangement. The remarks appeared aimed at addressing speculation surrounding possible cooperation between the two political formations. And according to Junet, political competition remains a core part of the democratic process. He indicated that each party should prepare its own candidates and face voters directly at the ballot. The minority leader also suggested that leaders from other parties are unlikely to surrender their seats for the UDA candidates. In his remarks, he pointed out that elected leaders typically defend their political positions during elections, and he noted that incumbents rarely abandon their seats for candidates from rival parties. The message reinforced the idea that the coming election cycle will likely feature direct political competition between major parties. Despite the firm stance of the electoral contest, Junet Mohammed confirmed that the dialogue between ODM and the UDA could still continue. He said the two parties may still engage politically while maintaining their independence. Political dialogue between parties in Kenya often focuses on national policy issues, governance discussions, and also parliamentary cooperation. Such engagement does not necessarily translate into joint electoral strategies, and Junet's remarks suggested that while conversations may continue, each party will still pursue its own political path in the elections. The minority leader also spoke about the broader purpose of political engagement. He said the goal of political activity should ultimately be the formation of the government that serves ordinary citizens. And according to him, political leaders should focus on building systems that address the needs of the population. These include economic opportunities, public services, and social welfare, and these remarks reflected a common theme in Kenyan political messaging. Leaders often frame political competition as a process aimed at delivering better governance for citizens. The Narok event framed part of the ODM's party ongoing Linda Ground campaign, and the campaign involves grassroots meetings organized across different counties. Through these gatherings, the party aims to strengthen its support base, and the party officials say the meetings also provide an opportunity to listen to local concerns and mobilize supporters ahead of the future elections. The Narok meeting brought together several ODM leaders from the region, and supporters traveled from different parts of the county to attend the gathering. Speakers at the event focused on party unity and political mobilization. They also emphasized the importance of maintaining strong grassroots structures. Political analysts also point out the grassroots organization as a key factor to Kenyan election. County-level mobilization can play a decisive role in voter turnout and campaign momentum, and events like the Linda Ground meetings are therefore seen as part of the long-term strategy to maintain political visibility and engagement. Narok County itself remains an important political region within Kenya's electoral map. The leaders frequently visit the area to engage with voters and to strengthen political alliances. The ODM gathering reflects the party's efforts to maintain its presence across different counties as the national political discussions continue. As the 2027 election remains more than a year away, many parties are already laying the groundwork for future campaigns, and political meetings, grassroots tours, and policy discussions have started appearing more frequently across the country. And for ODM, the message delivered in Narok highlights a strategy focused on nationwide participation in the electoral contest. The party appears determined to field the candidates in every available political position, and from county assemblies to the national leadership level. The statement also sends a signal to rival political formations. It indicates that ODM intends to maintain its independence and compete directly in the coming elections. For now, discussions between political parties continue in different forms, and leaders across the political spectrum remain engaged in conversations about governance, policy, and national development. But when it comes to the ballot box, Junet Mohammed's message in Narok leaves little room for ambiguity, and each party will present its candidates and voters will decide. And as political parties begin positioning for the 2027 general election, the message from Narok is clear that the contest for Kenya's leadership will be decided through the open competition, one seat at a time. That is all for today from Kenya Lens Media. Let's meet in another video, and kindly if you are new here, consider subscribing as a way of motivating us and also helping this platform grow as we bring you content from Kenya and beyond.